What's up, guys? So I'm going to talk to you about how the market is robbing you while you sleep. But first, I'm going to go get me a cup of coffee. Let's go. Okay, I got my coffee here. And it's pretty good. It's pretty good. The guy made it correctly today. He made it right. I give that to him. Now, I'm going to get in this car and I'm going to talk about how the market is robbing people while they're asleep. They're robbing people, especially hard working people that are not really wealthy, but people that just have a small account on these apps or in these brokerage account where they're trading. I'm going to tell you how they're robbing you while you sleep at 4 a.m., 5 a.m., 6 a.m., all up until 7. Okay? Let's get into it. Okay. So, let me tell you how these people are robbing you. And I've been watching this pattern go on and on and on and on for like so long. As long as I've been really paying attention to the market. Okay? Now, we all know that most of us, a large percentage of us, we cannot trade before 7 o'clock, okay? We have to wait till 7 o'clock. On certain apps, you can trade at 7. I don't know if there's any apps that you have to wait until 9:30 to trade, but a lot of ones that I do know, you can trade at 7. If you can't trade before 9:30, then my advice is you need to get into another app. You can keep that one, but you need to get on another app so you can trade earlier, okay? The earlier you're able to trade, the better, okay? Now, me personally, I don't have $20,000 on Robinhood. I don't have $20,000 on some of these other apps, okay? Because I just kind of got into the market. I was into crypto, which I still am, but I don't hold $20,000 on no brokerage account. Okay. 401k. Yeah, maybe. Yeah. Okay. I'm not going to say what I have in there, but it's enough. Okay. But like Robinhood, you have to have $20,000 in your account so you can even do like day trading, like continuously to day trade and scalp. If you don't have that in your account, you can only, they limit you to do so many day trades. So you can only, in a 5-day period, you can only have 4. Once you get to that 4th one, they're going to put you on a list and your account could be locked out for like, it's either 60 or 90 days. You cannot trade for like 60 or 90 days. It's one of those. That is horrible. And I feel like that's a way to control people from taking money out the market. Especially people like us. We're trying to make money, but they're trying to limit us from taking a certain amount of money out of the market. Unless you put up $20,000. Like, there's not a lot of people that has $20,000 up like that. But what I'm getting to, the point I'm getting to. So I'm watching this pattern, right? I'm watching these stocks, and it's very obvious on some of the stocks. Like if you certain ones that you're already up, right? You're already in the green on some of these stocks. Grab one of those stocks and pay attention to them. Pay attention to it early in the morning. 4 o'clock, see what your profit is. Okay? Once it gets an hour past 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock, see what your profit is. It's almost a guarantee right before it hits 7 o'clock. Your profits that you had at the 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock, especially like the 5 o'clock hour, your profits done dropped all the way down. Like the max that you probably could have took around the 5 o'clock hour, 4 o'clock, or even 6 o'clock, the max that you could have took is usually a lot. Like a lot of times it's a lot. But they pull it back down, like right at 7 o'clock. They're robbing people that if the stock ran up last night or in pre-market or in the after hours, and then come the morning, the stock will probably rise up because they're putting in all these stupid buy orders that people put in. And then they're robbing the market and they take it back out before 7 o'clock. So it's taking people that are, it's taking advantage of people that are asleep. And you know, they always say that the early bird gets the worm. And that's what they're doing. That's what they're literally doing. And I can't trade. I can't trade before 7 o'clock. So the profits that I seen that I would like to take, I couldn't take. So now most people will have to ride it down in the morning at 7. And hopefully it goes back up to that high point that it was in the pre-market before 7 o'clock. And sometimes they do this pattern like twice. Rise up, the market makers, the big dogs, they watch it go up, they get all these buy and they snatch it and they pull it back down to here. 7 o'clock arrives, they ride it up again because the 9:30 market hasn't opened. They ride it up again and then they snatch it all back down again. And then maybe an hour or so before the market actually opens, it may ride up just a little bit to make people think that, oh, we're going to run, okay? And then, of course, a lot of times when the market opens, a lot of buying orders come in, it runs up, and then people that are day trading, they start snatching out the money, and it pulls back down again. It's like a never-ending cycle, and for me, I feel like the system was like, it seemed like it's designed or it's set up to where if you don't know how to trade and scalp, you're going to be broke. Like, they're going to make you broke. They're like robbing you while you're asleep and you're going to be broke. And it's designed to really not make you financially wealthy like what we all want. People that have more than $20,000 in their account and they can constantly day trade, they're very, very lucky, okay? But they're also limited too, or to a certain extent. They're also limited too. So those people also are not going to become a millionaire like most people want, because you got these big dogs that are robbing them too. Robbing the people that have accounts more than $40,000. I mean, $20,000 and can trade from 4 to 9:30. They're robbing them too, and they're robbing the other group of people that has less than $20,000 in their account and they can't trade before 7 o'clock. So they're robbing both groups, okay? And I feel like it's designed to keep a lot of us at bay and not become wealthy, which I think is completely wrong. I think it's completely wrong for them to do that. The field should be very leveled. It should be fair. And of course, I mean, there's going to be corruption. Where there's money, there's going to be corruption. So it's kind of hard to stop, but it needs to be fair across the board. And honestly, I do not think they want that, because it will be a lot of wealthy people if it was. So my point is, you're not going to get really rich and wealthy. You may make a decent income, and sometimes you want to borderline of making a decent income if you're in the stock market scalping. You got to be you need to figure this out. Figure it out as soon as possible. Learn how to do it, and have multiple brokerage account that you can do this in, because if you're limited to day trades in one, switch over to the next one and you can do it over there. But sometimes it's hard to keep bouncing back and forth to try to take money out the market. because it's just hard. You have to have multiple screens. Sometimes you got to be very fast. So it's up to you to learn this market and figure it out, so you can make a decent income. Okay. And then I'm gonna talk about something else about YouTube, like making an income on YouTube, because some people are like, you know, you shouldn't have a Discord, or you can see some YouTubers that say, oh, I would never charge you for any information, you know, but they want the subscribers, right? Or they say, I'm not trying to gain subscribers. I'm not trying to charge money on YouTube for anything. Look, if this person or people that say this are in the stock market, they're there to make money. They're on YouTube to make money, because YouTube is a proven way to make another stream of income. And if an individual feel like they want to donate to a person's channel, that's up to that individual. Like, it's up to the individual, okay? That's their decision, because they are grown adults. So if someone knocks you for you having a Discord, or you charging for cups, or you charging all this, they're like missing out on another stream of income, okay? And they may say, oh, I don't need that because I have a job. Look, the point is, multiple streams of income is the most important thing, so you can move ahead. That's all to it. So don't feel bad if someone says that to you. But I'm gonna stop ratting and raving. I'm gonna eat my breakfast, and I gotta look at the market, and I'll see you guys in a minute. Hit the subscribe, please. Hit the subscribe, hit the thumbs up. All right, guys. See you in a moment. Peace.